thank you all for joining me for this edition of A Look Back. I'm Mike. Today we meet on sad circumstances once again. Unfortunately, we've lost Jerry Jarrett today, passed away. Jerry was the promoter and booker for Memphis Wrestling. Had stars like Bill Dundee, Jerry the King Lawler, Jimmy Valiant, many stars in that era. Hosted shows throughout the Memphis, Louisville region. It's just a sad thing that we're losing so many of them. First we lost Jay Briscoe, then we lost Lanny Poffo, and now Jerry Jarrett. This evening we're going to take a look back at one of Jerry Jarrett's many matches, this time in 1979 with Jerry the King Lawler. So what we'll do is I'm going to post the link in the comments box. I'll try to put the video up. Should that not work, you'll have the link. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to count back from 5 to 1. When I say press play now, on the word now, press play. You are not going to hear me comment. This video has commentary. Out of respect for the Jarrett family, I think that at best we let history speak for itself. And we're going to go to the video here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press play now.
We had a little enjoyment and relaxation during that first one in there, Dave. The next one was not quite in the same vein. This was a bout that was really something between Jerry Jarrett and Jerry Lawler. So without any more description about it, let's go to the Louisville Gardens again and take a look at that action.
Alrighty, set and almost ready to go with the next bout. This a feature attraction. Jerry Lawler across the ring, jumps on Jerry Jarrett. Hart going after Lucas, and that was a mistake. Lucas knocks him down, and Jarrett's going away. The bell is sounded, and here we go. Oh, Lawler really tunned Jarrett with that iron encased. I say that without having proof of it, but elbow pad of his, and he nails Lucas, takes him down. Jimmy Hart throwing something on Lucas. Jarrett up, puts Hart down, Lawler first, and now back. He sees Ken. Hart put something in his eyes. And Jerry Jarrett trying to protect him over there. With Lucas down, Jarrett calling for some help. Lucas in the corner. His vision impaired with whatever it was, and here comes Dundee. Billy helping him out. Jarrett staying with Lawler. Bam! Let me tell you, this is more than just a wrestling match. You've got two guys in here who have dealt with each other on a totally different basis for 2 or 3 years. Jarrett is a promoter. Lawler is a wrestler under contract to Jarrett. Jarrett's complaint with Lawler is he is totally selfish, has stuck him for all the money in the world that he could. Lawler, on the other hand, maintains Jarrett has done everything that he could to give him a hard road schedule all over the country. And Jarrett just let him know that that's the way you dot an I. He banged him with a good right hand. Lawler outside the ring, referee Paul Morton calling the count, telling Hart to sit down. Hart has not had a good night. Lawler is in the process of knowing what it's like. Jarrett caught him with a butte. Really tagged him off well with that right hand. Referee Paul Morton saying something in regards to the elbow pad. I think Jarrett made comment to the referee about it. Lawler opens his hand finally and reveals nothing. Woogie Hart is back on the outside. Jarrett, Lawler on the inside. Big crowd in the Louisville Gardens in Louisville, Kentucky. That elbow pad down on his hand again, and Jarrett hops out of the ring wisely. Lawler pulls his outer tights down in his own inimitable fashion, demonstrating that he had nothing in his trunks. Once again, he pulls that elbow pad back up. Whoa! And with the tights down, Jarrett added something to it. Pounded on Lawler. And Lawler outside the ring. He was really showboating it for the referee's benefit. And Jarrett tagged him good. Jarrett, with a fine wrestling career behind him, is not totally unprepared. He has farms and works outside, does a lot of manual labor to keep himself fit and ready, and he is really ready for Lawler tonight. Jarrett trying to pull him out of the corner to the center of the ring. And he puts him down. Referee again counting for Lawler to open the hand. Ripping a right hand with that elbow pad on it to Jarrett. Hart getting into the act now over there as Jarrett is down. Drops with a big elbow. And Jarrett from the canvas going after his elbow pad. Lawler Lawler still hanging on to it. Hart wrestling with referee Paul Morton. Jarrett has the elbow pad. And you can see a suspicious bulge in the middle of it. Lawler caught him with a foot, going for a pile driver, and he got it. Lawler first grabs the elbow pad before he even thinks about a pin. Lawler put that pounding pile driver. Jarrett, obviously disabled by it. Shoots one at Lawler with his foot. His left arm immobilized, but nothing wrong with that right. He hit, obviously, the pile driver is designed to drive the whole body right down on top of the vertebrae, the neck. Hart up off the floor, mugging Jarrett in the corner. The 10-minute call in this 30-minute bout. As Jarrett with that right hand pounds a couple of them, a third one at Lawler. He's going for a cover. One. Oh, Lawler pulled him right off. Drops with that pile driver while Hart jumped up on the ring apron to distract the referee. Lawler covers. 2, 3, he got it. No great feat. After he put 2 pile drivers on Jarrett, no great feat to get a 1-2-3 count. The referee, of course, being distracted by Jimmy Hart. Lawler making a big mouth about Jarrett said he could beat me. He can't beat me. He can't even beat Jimmy Hart. Now he wants Hart to do like he did with Lucas while Jarrett is hurt. Pound on him. The referee Paul Morton trying to pull Hart off. Keeping the referee from getting to Jimmy while he pounds on Jarrett. There comes Dundee. Billy, who's been out of action officially in the ring for a little better than 10 weeks, has not been cleared to wrestle. But there's nothing in the way of clearance that is necessary to help out a friend. And Dundee hit that ring to really come to the aid of a badly needing Jerry Jarrett. Lawler and Hart outside the ring as Dundee administered to them in a fashion that got rid of them. And now Billy back in with Jerry Jarrett. The official winner, of course, will be Jerry Lawler.
Whew, that was a good match. I didn't comment on any of that. There was enough commentary there to make the match worth it. Pay tribute to Jerry Jarrett. Of course, Jerry Lawler getting the better of him, but not till Bill Dundee made the save at the end. Again, my heartfelt condolences and sympathies, prayers and well wishes to the Jarrett family. And words can't describe. This is the third passing in a little over a month and a week in wrestling. First, we had the passing of Jay Briscoe. Then we had the passing of Lanny Poffo, and now Jerry Jarrett. This is why I enjoy going to these wrestling conventions, so that you can actually meet them, because we don't know how long we'll have them around. Like this past week, actually the weekend before, February the 4th, I was up in Ashland, Kentucky for Time Warp's meet and greet with Shane Douglas, Sean Hernandez, and Chase Stevens. I made a return last week on Saturday to Time Warp, their Ashland location, to meet Mayor Glenn Jacobs, also known as Kane. It was a great time. I turned around that evening and made a trip back to Williamson, West Virginia for All-Star Wrestling's My Bloody Valentine. Got to meet Buff Bagwell and Brock Anderson, also reconnected with Arn Anderson and Heath Slater. It's a great time there. I do want to say hats off. Also during that show, a new ladies champion was crowned. The Appalachian Dream, Judy Ray, is now your ASW ladies champion. That was a great match. Congratulations, Judy Ray, on your win and representing ASW as lady champion. On March 4th, ASW is going to have their March Mania at the Madison Civic Center in Madison, West Virginia. On hand will be WWE Hall of Famer Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Later that week, on the 11th of March, the next week actually, World Classic Professional Big Time Wrestling will have their Glory Days Bash, the reunion tour at the OUC Shoemaker Center in Chillicothe, Ohio. So I plan on being there. Hope I see everybody. On May 6th at the Boyd County Convention Center in Catlettsburg, Kentucky, Time Warp will have their Bluegrass Wrestling Convention number 4. There's going to be some good stars there, some good names on hand. Then later the next week, Time Warp at their Ashland Mall location is going to have Mick Foley to sign and autographs and meet and greet the fans to come out to meet Mick Foley. There's going to be some great events going on. Check the sponsors and promoters website links. I'll put those in the comments box. Again, I want to extend my heartfelt, sincerest condolences to the family of Jerry Jarrett. It's very sad that we've lost another one, and there's nothing you can say. My heart breaks for the family, but I do thank everybody for joining me this evening as we look back on the life of Jerry Jarrett. Again, I'm Mike. I hope you have a great evening, and until next time, so long from the Bluegrass State.